So this exercise is a vertical sissy squat. Now I'm doing this with an 85-pound weight vest on. If you do want to give this a try, I definitely recommend starting with just your body weight to see what your strength level is. Now for setup here, I've got 2 bars. I've got 1 bar set up about normally face level in the power rack. This is the bar I'm holding on to. And I've got the other bar set on the safety rails about 1.5 to 2 feet up off the ground. Ideally, you want this to be just slightly higher than the flat bench that I've got set behind. Now, you can see this puts a fantastic stretch on the quads at the bottom. I actually find it less stressful on the knees than normal sissy squats, which sounds strange, but that's been my experience with it. Now, the reason you want to have your feet on a bench behind there is this allows you to stand up to full extension at the knees. So you're not only getting really good stretch at the bottom, when you stand up to full vertical here, or at an angle essentially because you're leaning on the bar, you're actually keeping tension on the quads all the way to that full extension. Now, it's not as strong of a contraction as you'd get like with a leg extension, say, but because you're able to get more of a range of motion, I find this to actually be a better overall exercise. Now, I've got a bar pad on here. Definitely use a bar pad for this, but you can see how at the bottom of every rep, my feet come completely off the bench. And then as I'm coming up, because the bar is just slightly higher than the bench, my toes end up right flat on the bench and I can stand up to full extension. I found this to be a fantastic setup for really targeting the quads in isolation. Tough for a crowded gym, but really good for home gym training. And like I said, I didn't find this hard on my knees whatsoever.